Hi guys, hope you're all doing good, and today I'm going to be jumping on the new thread by Tom, Mercyful Metal, the 10 title tracks that is your favourite song on the album. I've seen quite a few people do this thread already, and I think it's a really great idea from Tom. If you don't know Tom, I'll leave a link in the description so you can check out his channel. He's really cool. He's only recently started to do videos again after a little time away. I believe he was moving house, so that pretty much took all his time up. And he actually done a really cool video going through talking about making his new music room, which is really awesome. So yeah, and Tom is like the king of the OG old school 80s metal vinyls. He is like the main OG hunter of the BC, which is really cool. So yeah, definitely go check out his channel. And now I'm just going to go straight into this. First one is a pretty obvious one. If you know me and you know that Metallica is one of my favourite bands, I've gone with Master of Puppets. I think Cy, the Beardy Red Viking, also picked this, but I had to pick it as well because it's just an absolutely fantastic song. One of the most famous songs, absolutely epic, really awesome song. I love the solo in it, I love the peaks and troughs, the sort of more quieter part, the really thrashing parts, awesome riffs. So yeah, that's my first one. Second one, another absolute classic that I think has been shown, but I don't care, I'm going to show it anyway. Spiritual Healing by Death, absolutely fantastic. I love this. The album itself is just awesome. It's my favourite Death album, and there are some really good songs on here, like Within the Mind and Low Life and Also in the Future, but I had to go with Spiritual Healing. The intro is fantastic, I really love that intro. The solo section in the middle is just top quality, and yeah, some really great riffs throughout. Really awesome song. So that's my second pick. Third pick, another one that's a couple of people have shown, but it's just awesome. Beneath the Remains, Sepultura, just absolutely top tier, awesome opener for an album as well. Again, this is my favourite album by Sepultura. You've got songs like Inner Self and Mass Hypnosis, Lobotomy as well, fantastic songs, but Beneath the Remains just takes it for me. Love the intro, and then it just goes full on aggressive extreme thrash metal, which I absolutely love. And yeah, I'd love to do a cover of it for my Sepultura Swan Song series. Yeah, you'll have to see whether I decide to do that or not. I feel like I am, but let's see. Next one, another obvious one for me, Surfing with the Alien by Joe Satriani. And I know Tom will appreciate this because I know he likes a bit of Joe Satriani as well. Yeah, for me, this is his best album, and Surfing with the Alien is just a fantastic way to open the album. One of his most famous songs, he always plays it live as well. It's just a really awesome, I love the energy from this song, really gets you pumped up. Amazing guitar solo in it as well, as you'd expect. And yeah, just a really great song, really awesome title track. Next up, I've gone with a more modern thrash album, and I've gone with Blood In Blood Out by Exodus, and pretty much a similar kind of thing as the Satriani. It's just high energy, really gets you going, and yeah, I feel like that is the best song on this album. There are some good songs on this album, like Body Harvest, BTK, Honor Killings as well is really cool, but for me, Blood In Blood Out just stands out because it's short, fast, snappy, gets to the point, and yeah, it's just a really cool song. Next up, continuing on the thrash vein, but a bit more of a classic one this time, The New Order by Testament. And again, it's just an outstanding song. It's just an outstanding song from a fantastic band. The New Order is my favourite album by Testament as well. There are some really great songs on here, but the New Order just takes it for me. It's just got that really awesome oomph to it. It's got that edge that I really love. Great guitar solo. Yeah, but the whole album's fantastic, and that was probably the toughest choice on this list. Next one, this is probably one of the easiest because it's really the only song that I really love from this album, and it's Bark at the Moon by Ozzy. I like Rock and Roll Rebel, and I think Now You See That Now You Don't is alright, but the rest of it is not that great. But yeah, the title track is the only song that I think is a 10 out of 10 song on this album. It is phenomenal. It's really what I think the rest of the album should have sounded like, but unfortunately it doesn't. Yeah, it's got an amazing guitar solo in it from J.K. Lee. Really cool riffs. Yeah, really great song. Yeah, really great song from a poor album for me. Next up, slightly more of a slightly modern one. I've gone with Machine Head, Unto the Locust. And again, I think this album gets a little bit overlooked, but this song is just fantastic. Well, the song itself is actually called Locust, but it does have Unto the Locust in the lyrics. Yeah, it was one of the first Machine Head songs I actually heard, and it just gripped me straight away. Really loved the kind of groovy sounding riffs, really nice guitar melodies throughout, and really awesome solo section in the middle. Yeah, definitely check it out if you're not listening to it. My penultimate pick is one that Tom would appreciate, because I know he really likes this guitarist as I do. Marty Friedman. I've gone with a newer one, Inferno. This song just absolutely rips from start to finish. Again, there's some really good songs on this album. I really like Resin, Wicked Panchaea, Steroid Head as well is really good. Sociopath is really cool. But Inferno is just unbelievable. It's really high energy, high octane, awesome shredding throughout. It's you know, it's one of them songs I'd love to have as like a guitar exercise, like warm up kind of song. It's just unbelievable. Yeah, very metal, but also has its slightly different moments throughout the song as well. It's just awesome. I love that song. It's probably my favourite of Marty's solo stuff that he's done. And last up, I've gone with Slayer and Repentless. Again, this is what a way to open an album. I mean, it has the intro, but then it goes straight into Repentless. And my God, it just absolutely grips you and just punches you to the ground. It is unbelievable, that song. Really fast, ferocious, really thrashy, and yeah, some really great solos on it from Gary Holt and Kerry King. Yeah, for me, it probably by far the best song off this album, Repentless. Really great. So, there it is. That's my response to Tom and his new thread. Yeah, definitely check him out if you don't know him, and jump on this thread if you can, because I mean, it's pretty simple if you like a lot of title tracks, I guess. So yeah, definitely jump on it if you can. And yeah, thanks ever so much for watching if you got this far. And until the next time, keep it metal. Bye.